So, to my horror, I matched against this team, and it made me think, how close can I get to this on a much cheaper budget? Can I build a team that can compete against the very best for only a few million coins? Today we're going to work together to build the absolute best team for around 3 million coins that's going to be able to compete with the best team in the game. If you're tired of coming up against teams like this, you can get some foot coins through MMO EXP using the link down below. You can also use code JambooUK for 5% off. To gather an understanding of what we were looking for, we had to find out what the common traits were for the top cards in every position. So if we look at the top goalkeepers here, what you're going to notice is a lot of them are very tall. The popular ones such as Van der Sar, Courtois, Donnarumma are all tall goalkeepers. For centre-backs, we were looking at the likes of Van Dijk, Militao, Maldini, and what do they all have in common? Well, they're all really quick with elite defensive stats. When it came to left and right backs at the very top level, it wasn't just about pace, but more the fact that they could also defend and attack, so they can offer everything in each area you need. Just look at Hakimi, for example. 99 pace, 90 defending, 91 physical, but he's also so good at attacking. He's got great dribbling and passing. When it came to midfielders, we needed one creative and one destroyer. If you look at the creative players, you've got the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Modric, Jude Bellingham. These are all guys who are great box-to-box midfielders. But then on the destroyer side, you've got cards like Patrick Vieira and Kante, who are elite defensively with great physicals and also quick as well. When it came to wingers and strikers, it was obvious there was a great emphasis on weak foot and skill moves. If you look at all the top cards, and Mbappe being a prime example, he's got 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Ronaldinho, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. And then if we could mix it in and add in a 5-star weak foot with those skills, we would be onto an absolute winner. Another thing I'm looking for here is chemistry. Which nations and leagues actually have the best options to be able to link in cards together? Because this is very important if we're going to be able to build a team that can compete with the very best. So with all that said, I have some ideas in mind. The goalkeeper is a very important position because it's very easy to get a good goalkeeper. So what I was thinking is I need to try and find one that made sense for chemistry. And after a long time debating which direction I was going to take the team in, we settled on going with Mainan. We get the cheapest one on the market for 93,000 coins, taking our total spend so far to 93k. After purchasing Mainan, I was looking at cheap French centre-backs for under 100,000 coins. The thought process I was going through is we want to spend as little as possible on the defence and midfield in order for us to be able to go full out in attack. So one option that stood out to me was Kalulu. He has 85 pace, which matches up to some of the top centre-backs in the game, along with really good defending stats, good agility and balance, and physicals as well. This was our guy. So we buy the cheapest Kalulu on the market for 79,000 coins, taking our total spend up to 172k, which isn't bad for these two cheap beasts. So we have a French goalkeeper and a French centre-back, and I thought it only made sense to try and find another French player to complete the trio. And that's when I come across this guy, Badiashile, I think is how you say his name. Definitely think he's overpriced compared to Kalulu, but we picked him up for 100,000 coins, taking our total spend to 272,000. Fullback is an area that I wanted to spend the least amount of coins possible, and after looking through the most popular leagues to see if I could find any bargains, we did come across this guy, Montiel. He's 5'9" with really good pace and also really good physical, which a lot of the good fullbacks have at the top level. He's good on the ball with that agility and balance, and I think he's a good option for the team. So we paid 29,750 coins for Montiel, taking our total spend to 301,750, which isn't bad for 4 players. Next up in left back, we had a choice because I found 2 cheap beasts. There was Ronaldo, who did seem really good, but his passing wasn't great at all, and that acceleration definitely bothered me. But I then found Fran Garcia, also from the Spanish league. Amazing acceleration, he's good on the ball, his passing's decent. This was the guy for our team. We paid 17,000 coins for Fran Garcia, which, by the way, is an absolute bargain. You're not going to get much better value than that. But that takes our total spend to 318,000 coins, 750. So we were in a situation now where we had a French spine of the team. We had a goalkeeper and 2 centre-backs who were French, along with 2 Spanish league fullbacks. So where do we go from here? Well, my first job was to look for my creative box-to-box midfielder, and after a while of searching, I decided that Pedri was a fantastic option. He had 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high work rates, and everywhere you look, it just makes sense if you want a creative player. He's got amazing passing, amazing dribbling, and defensively is capable as well. At 120,000 coins, I thought Pedri was very reasonably priced, so we choose him as our creative midfielder. As tempting as it was to blow some of the budget and put Gavi next to him, the 91 version, or go cheaper and get his 86, it just didn't make sense. We needed that centre mid destroyer. And that's when I remembered the French core of our team, so this next signing just made perfect sense to me. This Moussa Sissoko card is super cheap and about as close to Vieira as you're going to get for a good price. He's tall, he's quick, he's physically excellent, he's even good on the ball with that dribbling and passing stats. So 43,500 coins for Sissoko made complete sense to me, taking our total spend up to 482,000 coins, 250. So the team was coming along really good. We have a good French theme going on. We have a few Spanish league players as well. But now it was time for the attack, and we had a lot of coins to spend. Around 2.5 million left of our 3 million coin budget meant that we could break the bank on some absolute beasts. I was trying to look for some higher priced right wingers, but none of the ones I was coming across made sense until I saw this guy. Everything just came together. He's French and the Spanish league and has the 5-star with absolutely crazy stats. So I bought a striker version of Griezmann for 780,000 coins. We'll have to buy a position change to put him at right wing, but this was just a no-brainer in my opinion. This took the total spend to 1,262,250 coins, and we had a really good team coming along here. So earlier on in the video, you may remember we purchased Montiel, who is an Argentinian Spanish league player for Sevilla. And that is when I remembered this guy. So for 1 million coins, this just made absolutely perfect sense. Alejandro Gomez is Argentinian, plays for Sevilla, and gives the perfect link to Montreal. And other than that, he is just perfect. He's got 5-star, and some of the best stats in the game when it comes to being a winger. 99 agility balance, can shoot on both feet, so quick, has both of the shooting traits as well. This just made absolute perfect sense. So this is how the team was looking, and I was having a little look at the actual chemistry in the side. We still hadn't changed Griezmann over yet, but there was a definite issue with getting some of these French players on chem. So it was obvious to me that we needed to add in at least another French attacker. We already had one French rule breaker card, and it made sense to add in another here. We do get Franck Ribéry for 410,000 coins eventually, and it just made perfect sense. He was yet another 5-star, amazing attacking player with crazy stats. So as it stands, 3 out of 3 of our attackers were all 5-star, which is perfect for the meta on FIFA 23. With a net spend of around 2.7 million coins, we only had around 3 to 400k max to add in our last attacker. So I set the max buy now to 400k and we went shopping. I was searching far and wide for French strikers that may fit the bill, but all that was popping up was Ben Yedder and a load of normal gold cards. I may need to up the budget slightly. And that's when I found this guy for 489,000 coins, yet another 5-star French attacker. I then added in a French manager, and as you can see, we have maximum chemistry with our team. The total spend of the team was slightly over budget at 3,201,250 coins. But overall, I'm very happy with it. We have a mix of 4 5-star players, which is absolutely unheard of. Every single player in the attack is capable of every skill move and shooting on both feet. We have our creative box-to-box midfielder in Pedri, our defensive destroyer in Sissoko. We have our centre-back partnership here with one who has the good agility, balance and pace and another who is more of a physical beast. We also had 2 quick fullbacks who were capable of defending but also helping out in the attack when needed. And that is how I made a top pro team on a much cheaper budget. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like rating and do not forget to subscribe. I want to get to 100k. I can only do it with your help, okay? So hit that sub button. I'll help you improve at FIFA and we're all happy. I'll catch you on the next one and peace.